Look me in the eyes. You want to hear something? We're going to New York City, the Big Apple, huh? You thought worms were just in apples? No, we are too. Okay? We're doing a live podcast, July 27th. The one in LA, we were able to sell out and have an absolute great time. So if you want prizes, if you want to come watch some fun games, if you want to potentially come on the stage with us, meet us, pictures, we'll have merch there. It's going to be honestly a really good time. We just want a venue where we can all come together and just connect in a different way than the internet lets us, physical one-on-one. What are we, from the 30s? Anyway, link in the description, come to the New York show, and if you don't, I'll drag your skull across the gravel ground until we see a little bit of brain. If you know what I mean, I'm threatening. Right, Jordan?
Yeah, that was a little terrifying, and I'm going to the show.
Well, good.
Have you guys thought about washing this carpet?
Speak when spoken to. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 156 of Dropouts. Stay woo when spoken to, all right?
Sorry. Do I put the party hat down?
Happy birthday, Jared.
Happy birthday to you. Ooh. I forgot that you're like an actual singer.
Thank you.
Acapella.
Wait, how old are you?
25.
Dear God. Yeah, what does youth feel like?
I don't even want, you're kidding.
No, 25.
No, you're going to be 25?
Yeah, going to be 25. So I'm 24 right now.
Have your balls even dropped? Be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Trust me.
All right. Then tell me what you think 25 is going to bring you.
A lot of happiness and success, definitely.
Okay.
What's it actually going to bring me?
That.
A girlfriend. A boyfriend.
Oh. Your birthday is in June. It all adds up.
What does that make you? What's your sign?
Okay, so
I actually don't really.
Welcome back to Wild Till 9.
I'm like not that into it, but I feel like the people want to know.
So I'm a Gemini, but I'm the very
I see that.
but I'm the very last day of Gemini,
You're
which
cuspy.
means I'm a cusp. I'm a Cancer cusp.
Oh, what's your
Cancer?
Make-A-Wish?
Zach.
Oh, I'm right here then. Perfect.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Hit some intro music and then we got to announce them. It's part of the thing, Jared. Jeremy and Lauren from Wild Till 9.
In that order.
Can I say something?
What's up, buddy?
Last time you guys were on here was I didn't know your name was Lauren.
First name Laura, last name DIY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was like Lori.
Laura, yeah, no. It's people go like one of three: Laura, Lauren, Lori.
I don't know if I did it, but I'm sure I did something around the thing of like, oh, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, it's okay. Jason Nash's assistant fully put Laura DIY in the title of our last podcast. Yeah.
Laura.
Knew my middle name, knew my like Japanese middle name, but didn't know my first name. So
Yeah, but Kobayashi just rings off the tongue.
yeah, exactly. So you're doing better.
What
than
is it?
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
So mad at you.
You can tell that guys put so much effort
Why?
into these things when like a Google that would take
Hang on,
3
I think
seconds.
Zach wants to be racist really quick. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
My bad.
Sorry.
Hard stop.
All I
Everyone
said
hold.
was I was mad
Back
at
to you guys.
What?
Why are you mad at her?
Yeah, what is that?
Pearl Harbor.
There it is. There it is.
I knew there was something racist coming.
Yep.
How is that racist?
Did you-
If anything, it's patriotic.
Babe, did you
Want to know, baby?
Did you want to take the opportunity to talk about how your grandparents were born in internment camps in Canada and were put through decades of strife because of the things that happened in America that were outside of their control?
Aren't you
Seems
Canadian?
Like this seems like a really great grizzly.
No.
I'm so glad that we could take the time to platform this.
Thank you.
At least
How
he
are
said
you?
this to somebody that's actually like Japanese. He did this to Bobby Lee, and Bobby, he's like, I'm Korean, motherfucker.
Did he have any insight?
I got barbecued. Huh?
Any insight from him or?
He did apologize, I'm pretty sure. Regardless.
He apologized
Yeah.
for you, like
For you or on behalf of...
I mean, it's not as an ethnic thing as a whole. I want to...
Thanks for having us back.
This is a great start, you guys. I'm so glad we can start with...
Since it's Jared's birthday, can you guys just lead the way?
Happy...
No. Oh, sorry. Just questions and stuff, like the podcast in general.
Oh, I feel like you did this last episode with Zane where you were just like, so
Yeah.
you have a podcast, so why don't you
Isn't that the
interview
best?
us?
Yeah, do that.
Kind of.
This is going to go both ways. I just want you both to know that when you come on
Hey.
into our podcast in a couple of weeks, that we'll just...
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
did I tell you
We're
that was
having
happening?
them back?
no, you didn't.
Nice.
Oh, suddenly... Oh, Jared.
He doesn't tell
I
me
sent you
anything.
a calendar invite.
I thought that was for this one.
So Jared's just down here and we just start recording. He's like, oh, sick. How are you guys?
Hey, guys.
Listen, I'm just now learning how to use Google Calendar. Okay, I'm trying to get my shit together.
Have you ever had a real job?
Donato's Pizza in Ohio.
Yeah, ever heard of it?
Ever heard of B-class pizza?
Haven't, but be interested in trying?
Ever heard of Banana Republic?
Yes.
Worked there in
Wait,
college.
did you get fired from Banana Republic? Were you like too nice or something?
What kind of discount are we talking?
50%.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, it was nice. And that applied at like Gap and Old Navy and all of them.
Because that's sick.
I know.
that's sick.
Hey, if you wanted like cheap jeans, it was the bomb.
You were decked out for 4th of July, just button-ups.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in college, if I'd had 50% off Banana Republic, I still couldn't have afforded it, but would have been cool.
But I used that on the sale, on the sales section.
You can double down.
Yeah, you can double down.
Wow.
I know, it was
Deep
nice.
discount shopping.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got like a leather jacket that's normally like $200. It went on sale for 40% off. Used another 50% off. It was like
That's all the time we've got for today, but you guys...
We did the same thing last episode. He brought up a chair and asked us how much do you think it costs. And
people really like that section.
Jared, that's like having a cousin that just doesn't read real well, if you know what I mean. And then
Real well?
babying them a little bit. That's what the comment section does to you, okay?
All right, that's rude.
It's like Drew Carey Price is Right.
Yeah.
Was there not a story where you got fired from Banana Republic? I could have sworn we talked about this.
Okay, but if there was,
That you were just
what
too
would have happened?
nice.
No, never. I was a great employee.
Didn't you
there.
pin the assistant manager down and said, I'm about to show your Republic this banana?
Jesus, Zach.
Or was that somebody else?
That was somebody
Alyssa?
else.
Something pressure-wise is going up my asshole.
Hello.
That's handsome.
And like,
we're getting a new couch because he's effectively chewed a hole through the bottom.
not a problem. I just
Also,
wanted...
handsome is coming in from the bottom.
Yeah.
Pride, you're a bottom.
No, you don't. No. He's good. I just want to make sure you guys are good with him being under there.
He's like, I would love to not be moved. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
handsome.
Can we get a thought in the comments below on whether or not the balls should stay? Because I'd love to get everybody else's opinion on your parenting.
I don't know. They're just so fun to kind of throw around when you're
okay.
bored. Like
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
A built-in fidget spinner.
Spinner.
Never thought about it like that.
All right.
If you twist him, he makes a sound. What's up, Jared?
Are you talking about Handsome's balls?
Okay, dude. Don't come in hot.
Yes.
We're talking about very wholesome stuff. Like, good job at the marriage stuff. We have to talk about it. I know they're.
I know. The last time you guys were on, you were just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now you guys are officially.
Wait, what date was this?
The last time, November 8th.
Holy
Oh, shit. So you would have been, that would have been,
No, because I remember I knew that I wasn't working at my job anymore.
because
but
you
I
couldn't talk about
but I
it.
couldn't talk about it.
Probably
And
still
as
can't
far
talk
as
about
everyone's
it.
concerned, we're still waiting on that. And you'll never hear. And then I was planning on the whole thing. Like that actually was the same time.
Well, I remember we were like, hey, let's all go to Kentucky to watch a game together.
We did.
And then you're like,
You guys went.
And you're like, oh wait, I'm engaged. I'm getting down on one knee.
Actually, and what's funny is I bought some non-refundable ticket to one of those things that just never happened.
Oh yeah, didn't you buy a flight?
Yep.
Yeah.
You bought a whole flight and then didn't go.
I mean, I was down to go to Kentucky. I just forgot I was.
Oh
getting
my
engaged.
gosh, that's nice, Jared. Ring.
The ring. I can't see the ring.
It's actually very nice.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, so walk us through the story of how you did it, because I remember seeing the pictures and it's
fucking guys.
beautiful.
I gaslit, lie, roped
you guys-
in friends,
Oh, yeah.
made them lie, roped in family, made them lie, and then listened to Lauren kind of like think that she was onto things. She's like, well, I know it's not going to happen because like this person could never lie, and this person can never keep a secret, and this person can keep a secret, and
That's handsome. Damn it.
That's handsome.
Yeah.
I was like, is Alyssa pounding the sound effects of like,
is he okay?
Yeah, we've gotten real weird on
He
this
does
show.
great impressions of your
Oh my God, that's fucking adorable. Yeah, and then we made it happen in Malibu.
Okay, so
Hold on, I'm too ADD.
They're just so distracted.
Sorry.
I didn't hear anything you said.
for the people that couldn't hear, our dog Handsome was letting us know verbally that he didn't want to be in
not
his
interested
crate.
in being in his
I
crate.
love that Zach uses like the proverbial like our, we. Like it's a group thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
of our dog.
I mean, if you guys want to take him off our hands,
No, I take him for hour-long sessions.
what about week to year?
No, I don't think so.
We're good on dumb dogs.
Yeah, I'm
We're like at capacity.
Oh, gotcha. How
Yeah.
are
Dumb,
the thick twins?
expensive.
The thick twin.
What are their names, Zach?
Could we get that
Hang on,
handle
don't
on
tell him.
Instagram?
Let's see.
Hold on,
Go ahead,
what
go
are
ahead.
their names?
Go ahead.
You think I don't know? You want to place a bet on it?
You've met
I
them so
I
many
don't want to
times.
place a bet, but I saw you kind of fumbling, and then you came up with thick twins.
No, I would never fumble. Diggy and Moose.
There we go. Okay.
Watch your mouth. I didn't know your name, but your dogs I got it locked down.
Yeah, that's me and everyone in my neighborhood as well too. I know all the dogs.
Good.
None of the people. I understand.
God, I'm so happy for you guys to spending eternal life together.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Can we talk about anything else? Oh, we got a Newlywed game, huh? So Jared and I talked about us knowing each other better than you two, even though you guys are going to spend the rest of your lives together.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is a little bit of a challenge. Isn't that right, Alyssa? Sexy Alyssa, how you feeling?
So good.
Is there like an HR counter we could just like ding?
No, she's HR.
Oh,
so
it would
doesn't.
be off the charts if we had a counter.
I've got a great lawyer. You will be set up for life. Just wait till one of them does something well, then we'll talk.
I also work with him. So I
I feel like this feels like a conflict of interest.
It'll be
here.
a separate lawyer. Don't worry.
can give you his number.
Like he makes the intro. Hey, this will be the person you'll be working with.
Ready?
Were we supposed to do the presentation?
I think so.
Oh, I'm doing the presentation?
Maybe. I thought,
Okay.
If you'd like.
Okay.
I figured we'd pay you to do something. I don't know if you don't want to, of course.
When are we going to
obviously.
start rolling?
Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 156. Okay.
Okay, so this is the Newlywed game. So basically, I'm going to ask you guys questions.
Can you say it again like you're Christopher Walken?
Was I speaking weird?
No, he just wants you to do a funny impression.
I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys questions, and you are going to answer for your partner.
Okay.
Basically, who knows who better.
How long have you guys known each other again?
4 years?
But if you-
4.5 years?
So that's like on par.
We have a podcast that's been going about 3 years.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
have a podcast
Yeah.
3 years.
I feel like this is even playing ground.
We sleep in the same bed.
You guys sleep in the same bed?
We also sleep
I mean,
in an
close
8 sleep
enough.
because you recommended it.
Isn't it great?
Did you really?
I mean, I don't know where our podcast sponsor is, but that thing is amazing.
Transformative
Zach
talent.
Justice is the reason that I'm comfortable at night.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait, I'm going to clip that and we got to send that to Sleep 8 later.
It is. I mean, it honestly is the best system. You got to get one. You got to get one. Sometimes at night, you just feel good. I forgot that we weren't getting paid. Hey, baby girl, you're going to point at whoever you want the answer.
HR.
She's HR and she
That's
loves
two.
it. When are we going to say that we're just, shacking up?
We're not.
But you would for the right amount of cash. Okay. Ready?
Yes. Who's going? You and Lauren want to go first?
Yeah.
I thought you meant for a second that I had to be his partner, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
That's
we
even
are
better.
fucked.
I would do that.
Jared, we've got this.
We're locked in over
Me
here.
and L'Oreal? I mean, come on.
So do we like write our answer down? Like, how do we not cheat?
You know?
We didn't think of that.
We didn't think about that one.
Listen,
You said 3 years of this podcast?
Listen, we
Okay,
don't
wait,
know
wait,
how
wait,
we got
let's
here.
do it.
everybody get out their notes app.
No. What's the thing you do at the club when you want to show someone something?
Snapchat?
The DJ, is that on Snapchat that people do
I
that?
think so.
What are the kids doing?
What are the kids
Kids
doing? What are the
Snapchat.
youths?
Can we any other app that I don't have to download?
Paper and markers.
Let's do
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
so
go.
you were prepared the whole time.
I just
You were
found them.
gaslighting us.
You're going to have to share the marker.
That's all good.
Guys, 3 years in, this is going really well.
We'll be lucky if we make another week. That's what the people want. They don't want to watch people that are pretty and
No.
polished.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
no.
hold on. What?
Oh wait, here, Zach and I are going first. Can we just?
Can I have the better marker, please?
I'll take the good one. Thank you so much. Thank
and that
you.
was
Zach,
better
you
one.
strike me as the kind of guy who's got nice handwriting.
He does?
Let's just say I write like a schizophrenic. No. Sorry.
Wait. Pause. Stop. Did we finally hit the let's try that again for Zach?
Yeah, because I meant to say, God, what's the one where you shake a lot? Michael J. Fox has got it.
We finally found the limit.
Oh, Parkinson. I feel like I write like I have Parkinson's and I'm also twerking at the same time.
Okay, great.
That's very vivid.
Yeah.
I love the imagery.
Yeah, the depth.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's.
It's all about inclusion.
So you guys will write your answers to make sure that when they write their answers, it's correct.
Should we write ours and then they tell us, right? Since we're the ones that need to write it down.
You guys are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go, Jerry.
Don't cut this. This is where the good stuff is. This is where that retention really starts to uptick.
Oh, Jerry, that's what people have been saying. We got to work on our retention. Stay till the end. We'll all say our favorite slur.
That was a great crunch. I saw that.
Thank you. Listen, we go to the same gym.
Yeah.
We're putting in work.
Put in work.
I'm sorry. You're going to Equinox now?
Hell no, I'm not going to Equinox. My broke ass goes to the LA
That's
Fitness
LA
down the
Fitness
street.
that I go to sometimes.
That's
Oh,
our
you have
other
two
I don't
gym
have that much
memberships.
money.
She has 2 gym memberships.
Oh, well, now I feel worse about myself.
Got it. Sorry. My bad.
The whole vlog
that was,
goes to the Equinox.
that was an honest mistake.
Oh, okay. All right, what's the first
Okay,
question?
the first question is, what is your partner's worst habit?
So Jared's writing down his worst habit, and then I gotta say it.
Yeah.
Babe, we already know this.
I don't know what my worst habit is. I've got a lot of bad ones.
Well, I'm trying to think the way that you gotta
Yeah,
think.
you gotta
of
think
how I
like
would
your
think.
you gotta think like your partner.
Like what? Yeah, I think is your worst habit.
I have it. I'm ready.
He's like, he just starts crying.
How are you already ready?
Dude, this is so easy.
I don't know if this is what you're going to say, but this is what I wrote down. All right.
Babe, you want to go first?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, I'd love to go.
Is it socks on the couch?
Leaving socks everywhere.
Thank you.
Because you can't
Great
wear
job.
shoes in your home, so they
Yep.
fall off so easily.
Exactly. Asian household.
Asian household, shoes off at the door, but then socks are just everywhere.
Is it kind of nice to walk in like this home and be like, I don't have to take these off?
Kind of.
Oh.
Well, I look at this rug and I'm like, this is
Feels
kinda
like my
nice.
room.
But also,
This
I'm
is
like,
exactly why.
I'm also kind of like, I feel like it's cleaner if I keep my shoes on while touching this rug.
Oh,
No
yeah. You
offense.
don't want to go barefoot.
Was this
on
white
Yeah.
ever white?
Oh, yeah. It was
This was white.
glowing when we first got it.
Wow, impressive.
But kind of like 2023, white's not in, so we changed it.
For you three,
I would, okay, so I wouldn't say this is a habit, but what I would have said is you're breathing.
All right.
But then I realized,
just existing is your worst habit.
What the fuck was that? Well, he likes to do this thing. All right. I have a fucked up nose. I have a deviated septum, probably. I haven't gotten it like diagnosed. But
Does Dropouts not provide you health
I
care?
was going to say, what's the healthcare
hell
like?
no.
They got it.
you asked me, and then I go,
Wait, you're a child. You should still be on your parents' health care, no?
They fucked me over and retired early.
They
So-
booted you off.
Jared,
Yeah.
don't speak bad about lesbians in this month.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is their month.
You get
Sorry.
canceled.
I know it's
Sorry,
your
that was
birthday, but it's not,
insensitive.
Yeah.
it's not your month.
That was insensitive of me.
Go ahead.
25 now, no one cares about your birthday. Everyone cares about lesbians.
So much that they planned their wedding on his birthday.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, so it'll also be my parents' anniversary on my birthday.
That's right.
And they got married after he was born, so it just makes
Well after I was
They
born.
didn't care about him at all. I'm going to go your
layers to that one.
communication skills.
Ah, fuck! I was gonna write that. I didn't know if that was a habit or not. I wrote
Dishes.
dishes.
You guys have the rule. You
That's
can't
Alyssa's.
eat. You can't eat until
It's mine.
you've like done the dishes, right?
Ever since we got an assistant, we leave them in the sink.
Oh, so you guys are that kind of people.
We're bougie. Actually,
it.
I don't really use dishes.
Well, yeah, Zach. I can't remember the last time Zach has actually cooked something.
Right, and like used a plate.
We
Yeah.
are more similar than I
Yeah.
anticipated. Yeah.
Sorry. 01?
Yeah. Oh, one.
So why don't you guys keep doing it and then we'll
Yeah, and then
switch.
we'll flip.
Okay.
Such a good call.
Okay, next question. If your house was on fire, what is one thing your spouse grabs before leaving?
Yes,
This
yes.
is-
Oh, you're writing it on the same
Yes.
paper.
No.
I definitely should do that.
This is going to be a bonus point. I'm going to say number 1, and I'm also going to say number 2.
Should I give two?
Oh no.
Okay, well, fuck,
By the way,
now
by the
I'm
way, no. By the way,
stressed.
if either one of them are incorrect,
Oh,
I think we have to give up points. But if they're both correct, we get 2 points. But I'm willing to put it on the line.
Oh, that's a good wager. So the
stressed.
pressure's on
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
stressed.
There's no question what the most important things to her in that house are.
Should we wager that? We would go into the negatives.
Put down 45 things. We can hedge our bets here.
Should I put down the second one?
Yeah, put down a second one.
Go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy, daddy.
All right, Zach, if you get this wrong, we're going negative. I hope you know that. And they'll be up 3-0.
I'm positive we're going to go negative.
Okay.
Jeremy just wrote there written a lot.
All right.
I'm locking in final answer Moose and Diggy.
Yep. But then I put the dogs as 1.
And then you put a second thing.
So obvious, Lauren. We're gonna lose our point if we don't get this.
I have to get both? I thought if I just get
That
one
was
wrong.
the part of the wager.
Oh, so you don't want to say the second one?
I wasn't listening.
So you don't want to say the second one?
Maybe I don't want to say the second one.
Okay.
But
You
do we
sure?
lose both points?
No, we wouldn't lose.
We
the
get
second
1
one.
point.
Yeah,
We get
but
1
like,
point.
I think you'll get the second one if you guess it.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
I'm like,
All right. Well, pups. That was 1.
All right.
What
wait, what was the second one?
A childhood blanket.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cute.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
Little
course, of course, of
blanket.
course.
Sentimental value.
Of course.
More than your
Sentimental.
Okay. Handsome and your computer?
Nailed it.
Wow.
whatever.
So you guys, we're tied. 2-2.
Wait, why was your computer over handsome?
No particular order.
Well,
What-
No,
what
it was.
is-
He wrote one
what is
first.
Alphabetical order.
screaming
Alphabetical
right
order.
now?
Alphabetical.
You wrote one first.
yeah, I wrote handsome
Wait.
first.
By the way, is the computer that like irreplaceable?
He doesn't know how to back things up.
I do know how to back things up. I just don't.
No, trust me.
I
I've
feel
seen you
the
back it up.
exact same way.
So, like, my entire life is on that computer, and I really need.
You're the type of person who, without question, is smart enough to do better.
Oh yeah.
And lazy enough not to.
Yeah.
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 You should see him respond to work emails, but that's another time, huh, sweetie?
All right, 3. We're tied up.
Oh man.
So we'll do 5.
Babe,
5 for them
you
and 5
should've
for
got
us.
that.
Isn't this fun? Games. My mom just tried to call me. I'm not going to answer. I'm on a podcast.
What if your dad tried to call?
You wouldn't.
Okay, next.
What app on their phone does your spouse spend the most time on?
Pornhub doesn't have an app, right?
So I have to go look.
Yeah. Oh, I guess this is Jared, this is an answer that you can look up.
No fucking cheating, Jared.
I was already writing one down. Let's see if I was
Okay,
right
wait.
for
Okay,
myself.
well, messages is usually the top answer, I think, for a lot of them.
Well, Lauren.
Who do you think I'm
chill.
talking to? It's definitely not messages for me.
Yours would be Hinge if you didn't delete it because you got sad.
What is the, do you guys have like a coupon code for Grindr?
Yeah. It's, what's our code? Justice 10?
Dropouts heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 10 wieners for the price of like 6 or something.
10, it's a fucking steal.
Yeah.
What do you know
Oh,
what tabs
I was right.
Jared's is easy. Are we on an even playing field right now?
Yeah, 3-3.
Wait, no. We have
No,
two.
2-2.
2-2.
Oh, sorry.
I knew the whole time it was 2-2, but I would never call you out because I don't believe women should.
Got it.
Wrong? Ever?
Got it.
Yeah.
Amen, sister.
Amen, sister. To you.
I'm not giving you hints. We're not cheating here. We don't need to.
Come on, you're engaged.
All
to
right,
this
they go
man.
first. How about that?
Okay.
YouTube.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Stop, you silly goose. He can't do anything else without having something else playing in the background.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, you can't be alone with your thoughts. I just saw a TikTok this the other day.
Like, look at the way he smiles. He goes,
Nope.
No thoughts.
once people stop talking here, he's like, oh gosh, I wish.
Too much silence.
wait, hold on.
I'm just focusing on handsome now.
I know it's just hands. I'm screaming.
Okay, babe. Don't overthink it.
Instagram.
So, are we counting messages? Because Instagram's number 2, messages is number 1.
I think that means I get 2 points.
I would say that it's the number one app on your phone. Wasn't
Yeah.
that the question?
I mean, I think that's fair.
Most
We lost
used.
that.
I think you're a
Which is a
loser.
little sad because you literally said, I'm sharing all the messages.
No one answered me if it was going to be a legit one. Okay, go.
Well, I can't say yes. You should say messages. Yeah,
I feel
messages.
like they wouldn't have caught it. No offense.
Is this your merch?
Yes.
Buy it.
No. Discontinue.
Don't you dare buy it. There's a recall.
Advertise our merch.
We don't
You're
even have merch.
You're literally wearing it.
That is a nice shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys have merch for us or
Yes.
It depends. What size are you?
XL?
Okay, I think we have some of those.
Do we actually have XL or we only have 2XL?
Let me check.
I put that
organized
shit on right now.
Shopdropouts.com.
Dropouts.com?
Shopdropouts.com.
Oh.
Again, we don't make pretty much any money because the quality's so good.
Great color. Oh my God, this was my high school colors. This is a nice shirt.
My high school colors as well. That's why I went with it.
Also, my high school colors.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Okay. We just stopped talking.
Wow. This is really nice. How much does this cost?
30 maybe?
How much it cost you to make?
Like 20 or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I was going to say, this is nice.
Yeah, it's a little too nice. But whatever. We'll make money laundering.
Next year.
Laundering.
Yeah, we'll make money with drugs. We make our money with drugs.
Oh, that looks great.
Oh.
She got one too, so don't act too special.
She's not really a dropout.
That's true. I do have a degree.
It's okay. So do I.
Oh, yeah.
Where are my dropouts? What?
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing this pod together?
Yeah, well, I think
Do you want to switch podcasts?
No. We'll do a new one. It'll called just Bastards.
I do want all of our podcast friends to get together and we all like switch podcasts one time where it just
Ooh.
uploads in like one day. It's like, what the hell? A lot of people will be mad. They're like, I don't want this.
Yeah, no, depending on who you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they'll realize like you can just click the link and they're still got a podcast in the other one. Whew, okay, we got to get somebody that gets more views than us. So when they're on ours, we'll get more views. But when we're on theirs, tank's there. So then,
We go up in the rankings.
all right, what's the next one? We got two more for these sweet lads.
Okay.
3-2.
What is something that always makes your spouse cry?
Oh. easy.
Literally anything.
Also existing.
Yeah.
Oh, while he's writing down, if you want to see these two make love on video, subscribe to our Patreon right now at Patreon. Dude, what is it?
Patreon.com/dropoutspod.
It'll be in the link. And we're trying to get to 100,000 patrons this month. So if you guys can help us do that, we're going to have generational wealth.
Are we at like
How many patrons?
200, 300, 400?
Wait, we're trying to get to what?
100,000 patrons
100. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
at $5 a month. Just, dude, if we're doing that, we're doing well.
I know, but we're
Think about it, if we
nowhere
convert,
near that.
if we convert double the people that watch this, we're golden.
Jared could go to Equinox.
finally I
don't
could
wanna go
actually get in shape.
Pretentious people.
Rich shape.
Pretentious people.
That's a different kind of shape.
Do you think you'll actually ever get in godlike shape.
Godlike?
I think it might make you pretentious.
I don't think I'll ever get in godlike.
Good.
I struggle to follow a diet too much.
Gotcha.
You'd have to like inject things.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. I hate needles and
Slippery
shots
slope.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
What makes them cry?
Men in Black 3.
Holy shit, that was specific.
It's literally yes.
And are you serious?
Yes.
So is that what you wrote
But
down?
is that what you wrote down?
What's sad is I actually wrote what you cry, but if I was going to answer, that would have been what it was.
That's love.
Then
So
he's
I
the
wrote,
answer.
I wrote the answer to what I thought you always cry at, which is literally any video involving a differently abled animal.
So politically correct, and we appreciate you.
Differently able.
Can you at Jared next time?
And tell me that's not 100% correct.
Wait, I thought it's what you cry at.
No, it is. No, I misunderstood the assignment, but I will say that
It's what I cry
without
at.
question would have been my answer. The end, Men in Black 3, when we find out that
No,
Jenny,
spoilers.
Isn't that movie super old?
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Spoil the whole movie for everyone.
when
Yeah, okay, fine.
You know what? Go
Fuck
watch
me.
it yourself. It's the best thing's ever happened to cinema. Next.
Let's just cut to a clip. We'll watch it and then we'll come back.
It's not monetized anyway. Let's watch this thing.
True. When other people are crying?
No, when other people are crying.
No,
So that's
when
a-
you cry.
No. That's what he's saying. That like I
Makes
cry
you
when
cry.
other.
Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It was.
you a cry
it was
by osmosis?
movies. Huh?
Jared, what the fuck is that?
You've been doing this podcast for 3 years.
What?
It's like, when you go to the gym and you put extra weights on, so even when you're walking, you're like working out.
Yeah.
That's what that feels like to me.
Dude, our podcast is like swimming through
Movies.
syrup mixed with...
I cry at almost every movie.
What genre do you feel like really gets you?
Rom-coms, dude.
Yeah?
Oh my god, I bawl like a baby.
Because you're a love bomber, aren't you?
Yeah,
you and
that's right.
Hugh
We
Grant.
discussed that last time.
Yeah.
I actually was 100% going to say movies. And then I was like, oh no, he literally said out loud the other day, if anybody else ever cries, I'm crying. So I was like...
Which that is true.
I mean, I also didn't write down the right answers, so I didn't get a point for that. Like, I would have written that down, but I didn't.
I can't believe you write that down.
Yeah, no.
Still 3-2 good guys?
You know what it is? I can't believe I messed up the clear instructions that are in front of me about
Yeah.
what should have been happening. That's
They
my
were
fault.
clear.
That's my fault. All right, next one.
Last one for them, and then we switch. Alyssa, this is hot.
Okay. Which best describes your spouse in the morning? A chirpy chipmunk or a sluggish sloth?
It has to be one of those two.
Yeah.
A chirpy chipmunk or a slurpy sloth?
Sluggish.
Close.
A Slurpee sloth? What'd you say?
Okay, babe, we're here.
Yep. No, I don't even need to look at you.
We're here. We're here.
I don't have to look at you. So just to be clear, this is you in the morning, right?
No.
No, this is you.
Oh, easy.
What is it? What? Okay.
Chirpy chipmunk, medicated.
A medicated.
See, I was thinking before I get medicated, I'd be a sloth.
I mean, you are a sloth, but then you take Adderall and
No,
then you're
babe,
a chirpy
you
chipmunk.
said chirpy chip. I mean, yes, but I wrote sloth.
You put slurpy sloth.
I said sloth. Final answer.
He really does transform and go through both, so I understand.
Big pharma.
Can I?
Shout out.
We can talk about it.
Slippity, slurpity, slippers.
Really?
Wait, what was it called? How am
Don't you
I
guys
or how?
live together?
Oh my.
I thought we just established this the opposite way. Oh yeah, you're the chippity chipmunk. I thought you were saying what I am.
Chippity chipmunk.
A fucking chipmunk.
Yeah, because it makes me so angry.
I know.
Because he doesn't know how to close his mouth, so he'll just wake up and
The
just.
breathing thing.
You ever see that in the morning and just scare you a little too much?
What's the animal that you look like? The meme of the animal?
The meme.
I'd say pull it up, but we can't.
Of the...
Thanks a lot, Alyssa. That's why you're
Not
getting
really
fired.
not really a them. More of a these
Oh,
guys issue.
it's the guinea pig from Bedtime Stories, the movie.
Yeah. If you wanted to Google that real
Oh
quick.
no, she's got it. She's plugging in right now.
Ooh.
She said, I'm sorry. Say that one more time that we can't pull shit up.
I love the power bar hanging on the wall.
Don't worry about us. The amount of judgment we've had on this podcast is astronomical. And I know you weren't like this before you got with him. This is like if you came in here before, you'd be sweet, like, oh my gosh, that's such a nice design.
No, like Lauren was such a innocent, loving, benevolent creature.
And then you corrupted her?
I think that I was probably a little too naive for my own good beforehand. And so I've definitely made
Now
Jeremy...
she walks in. That's not fucking fire code, idiots.
I've made Jeremy nicer, I think,
You-
and
definitely.
softened him. And then I think that he has unfortunately made me a little bit harder.
Sorry.
What am I looking up?
This will have lost its luster by the time it gets up there. But yeah, that's the thing that the internet thinks Lauren looks like.
Oh.
And it's not a compliment.
Oh, it's not?
I think he's kind of cute.
Oh, he is.
Look at him.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh.
It kind of looks like the Moose and Diggy's coloring, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like if you
And Moose and Diggy.
got a little jiggy.
I hated that.
Nice.
All right.
You don't like sleeping with
I
your dog?
love
Okay.
that.
So did we just tie?
Question.
I think we're up by one. Yes,
No,
ma'am?
yeah, they're up by one, yeah.
We're up by 1.
5-5. We have 5
Men in
more.
Black 3, we missed that. Slurpity Sloth, we missed that.
All right, great. We'll keep it a game. It's all good.
We'll keep it a game. We won't fight.
If your spouse.
Thank you, Alyssa. You trained professional who I respect.
Thank you.
It's the first time she's ever heard that.
Usually she hears, take it off. Why not?
If your spouse could domesticate any animal and keep it as a pet, what animal would they choose?
This is my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have to be an animal that's not already domesticated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. I have zero idea.
Oh, trust me. I see the look in your eyes. We'll take a shot in the dark here. But I need you to think of it first before I think of it.
You haven't thought of it?
No, I wrote something down, but it's already been domesticated.
Oh, okay.
It was a pug.
Oh, this is what you would domesticate.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Instructions unclear.
Interesting. Good thing I didn't mess up beforehand. And
Well, I only messed up half of those, so
Yeah, exactly.
you're good.
but the good thing is to cheat and blurt it out loud, so you know you didn't mess up. Okay, so this is what I would domesticate. Oh,
Blurts out his answer while he writes it down. To be fair, Las Vegas public schools are not known for their
sweetheart, I went to Georgia.
even better.
I got some sweet tea in my veins.
Sweet tea and racism. All right, let's do this thing.
No more. I got rid of that. I went to a camp.
I was speaking of Georgia.
No.
Okay.
Me too.
Go.
Go.
Stop. Capybara.
Damn. What the fuck? I don't know.
Shot in the dark, Jared.
A bear.
Women. Come on, man.
To be fair, it was right in front of you.
I should have seen. It's.
Why do you think I own all those leashes?
Yeah.
I don't think I can be on this podcast.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know if I need HR or PR.
I definitely wouldn't tell your PR team about being on this podcast
no,
again.
I'm not going to, yeah.
I assure you.
We're like the
They
Ezra
didn't
Miller
ask.
of podcasts.
Still have,
What?
That's terrible.
yeah, that's.
Because we're going to be gone in a flash.
I mean, well done.
We just won't
Thank
touch
you.
on
Stuck the
the
landing.
abduction part of it. Okay, next question.
Okay. What is your spouse's love language? So there's physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, or quality time.
So I'm going to guess hers. Easy.
Now, is this what they like to receive or what they like to give?
Let's do receive.
Receive? Okay.
Sir?
Quality time.
Oh my gosh, boo boo.
Look at
Get
that.
out of here.
I do enjoy it.
Adorable.
Zach loves a good time.
Acts of service.
Nice.
Do things for me.
Like if he was to go get your oil change without you knowing, like that'd be like, oh my, thank you so much.
Oh my God, yeah,
But you drive a Tesla.
Would be odd since the Tesla, but yeah. Come on. Babe, I got your oil changed. Like,
Just realizing now that I don't have
by
oil
the way,
in
if
my
I come
Tesla.
back and say that, I'm fucking. Just so you know. And I'm not a good liar.
But I am. Ask
Right.
me. You didn't do it. She just realized her Tesla doesn't need to get oil changed.
Yeah, that's-
Skip past that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's okay. And her dad did work at GM.
Oh, nice.
And his dad worked at GM.
Okay.
And she,
So, I'm so
So were
sorry. I
you like-
tarnished the family legacy.
Yeah, were you like
Yeah.
a disappointment when you were like, I'm going to do crafts on YouTube?
Crafts on YouTube instead.
Are you still doing that?
Crafts on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, we retired.
Oh, thank goodness.
you did crafts today.
What was the craft?
Did I do craft today?
You had some cute charm necklaces.
Oh yeah, I
charm
did some
bracelets.
some beading and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And you did it in those workout sweatpants that look great on you.
Zach, why don't you ever hype me up like that?
Yeah, what the
Because
fuck?
you don't have a hole that I want to enter. Come on, man.
No, that's not what I've heard.
Yeah, that's serious. That is conflicting.
Have you been reading my diary? Hard to
Every
get.
night.
Is
I would pay a pretty disgusting amount to read your diary, actually.
very dark.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Like, but think about the person like,
Patreon.com/dropouts pod.
Oh yeah, if you want to leave, just don't finish. If you want to go see something on the internet,
like, can you imagine like whoever like discovered Mein Kampf, like thinking this is going to be a commercial success one day?
I read that to the Boys and Girls Club of America, and then they kicked me out.
Okay.
What is one item of yours that your spouse would want to get rid of?
One item
Of mine.
So I want to get something.
What do you want to get rid of
yours.
mine?
Okay.
Oh, I know this.
Wait, hold on.
Immediately.
They're doing, so what would Jeremy want to get rid of yours?
Yes.
Yeah, the item, the possession that Lauren
Possesses?
has that I would get the fuck rid of if given the option.
Okay, so Zach, I'm trying to figure out.
Hey.
No, you're trying to figure out what I would get rid of yours.
What?
I don't know if there was a more complicated way of
I
describing
thought
it.
I was saying. I thought I was what I want to get rid of yours.
No.
Does that make more sense?
What do you
What
believe?
of yours
Would you
does
think?
Jared want to get rid of?
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just mad now because I know what I want to get rid of
Bad
yours, and I'm
attitude.
ready for it.
I don't even know.
Feel free to share
Yes,
that
you
too.
do.
What is it?
His Usher cologne. it is the worst smelling. It smells.
I have gotten so many compliments.
Bring Raymond out here.
Oh my. Okay, so what would Jared want to get rid of mine?
Yours.
If you could bottle herpes.
No. I'm very clean. Very clean.
Usher. Can you make sure Usher has herpes? I don't want to defame him. Pretty sure he does.
Does he?
Pretty sure. I think that was a thing. And if not, I want to issue an apology. Raymond, I didn't mean it.
I'm sure that his name is Raymond.
And regardless, you have a beautiful voice.
He has a herpes lawsuit.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh,
There
I
we
heard it was
go.
a lawsuit.
Herpes is a decent name for like if you had a pet frog.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, herpes.
Anyway, I would get rid of all your Squishmallows.
Squishmallows for 1 point. For another point, we are 3 for 3, but we are on.
Damn.
You know,
fire
when we
over
play
here.
the game
How old are
the
you, by
correct
the way?
way,
Old and rich enough to have any Squishmallow that I would like to possess.
there's that relatable piece that the Midwest loves.
Yeah, relatable. First of all, rich beyond belief. Second of all, are you going to be at VidCon this year?
Oh, no.
Well, the only reason I asked is because last year you weren't there, and I had to stare at your picture the whole time.
Oh, yeah, truly. Same. I had no idea. They didn't tell me.
Oh, good. Jared?
I would get rid of your 65 Alexas in your room.
Why? Just ruin my day?
Why do you have 65 Alexas?
I have 6.
Why do you have more than one Alexa?
Surround sound. And then also at night, I can't sleep very well, so I put everything on a box fan noise.
Dude.
Yeah, and that just drowned out all the noise.
His room sounds like a fucking wind tunnel, and you can hear it from any place in the house.
Yeah, it's nice. Severe depression.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you'd throw that out the
You
window
had
for
one
me.
chance, Jared, to get rid of something.
Yeah.
One
Stuck
chance
the landing.
to eradicate.
That's why we can't have guns in the house. Right, Jared? Jesus.
Do we have a BetterHelp sponsor, or we can just give you ours?
That was last week.
That was last
Okay.
week.
What are our sponsors this week? If we don't have any, it's going to be...
I didn't come on this podcast if I thought you guys were going to make money.
Well, you should.
Squarespace and ZocDoc.
Hell yeah. We're big
Oh,
ZocDoc fans.
There you
Whatever.
go.
You know us.
We're big ZocDoc fans.
Well, you guys can do the ads for us when we're done.
That's okay.
I
Next
could,
question.
run it, I could run it right now.
Yeah, we really could. 100%.
Okay. How many do we have left?
2 more.
What's the score?
6-5 with Lauren.
I can tell you right now, the score doesn't matter if you don't have a primary care physician in network that is available to you. I
At
can
the
tell you right
tip
now.
of your fingers.
Yeah, and guess what? You know what? You want an app to serve.
Real
You don't want to
patient
call.
reviews.
You know how important that is? Having a doctor is one of the most important things in your life. And don't think about it when it's too late. Go ahead.
I'm taking notes for how to do that.
ZocDoc.com/dropouts.
Not to mention the app is just intuitive. You download it. It makes sense.
It makes sense. What is the question?
Okay. What is your partner's go-to karaoke song?
I've only sang karaoke once. This is
Oh, yeah,
the
I
only
got you.
thing that I sang.
But like with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. I'm ready to go. Let's do this thing. You know, if we weren't getting married, I feel like after this game,
We could get
I'd want
married.
to.
Yeah.
Wow, we made them fall in love, Zach. All over again.
This arrangement is working for me.
Hey.
That's helping.
Go ahead.
Chicken fried.
You
Zach-
know, like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio. I don't see you, son. Okay, you.
By the way, anyone who can hear the reverb at home,
Wow.
that's how you know this thing
Nice.
is
Sound treated.
frozen. Loves it open door.
Love the open door.
You want to start it up? Boom, boom, boom.
I've never seen Frozen, but
What?
what?
It's like a thing you do with your father, or
Maybe mother.
just be
We're
clear.
4 for
The things
4.
that I can make the jokes on with not having a dad is because I don't have.
Actually, my dad came to the live show, so you missed it.
Shut the fuck up. Did you bring him up on stage? That would have been crazy.
Did you make any dad jokes
Can I start
while he
talking
was
again?
there?
Yeah, actually.
I mean,
I did. I
to be
said,
fair, kind of like
yeah, I said, my dad's here. It's good to see him for what? I said like the second time in my life.
Yeah. I'm sure he loved that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did that go over? How do we
I think he's sipping on a couple
brewskis.
alcoholics.
little
Watching this kid
mojitos?
that he's told is his son make jokes.
Well, no, yeah. Once he's like, wait, money might be in this.
Yeah, hold on now. Maybe
No.
lock the door. Come on here.
Maybe lock them doors and turn them. No, it was good. It was good. We had a good time.
So sexual.
Well, I don't know him that well, Jerry. We had a good time. He came out for a week. I think we bonded a lot. I've talked to him over text once since he's left. But besides that, I think we're moving on up. Last question. This one worth $1 million, whatever.
Okay. What grooming product could your spouse not live without?
I know exactly what this is.
Okay.
I'm thinking of
It's not even close.
I'm thinking of two.
There's one that this girl props her day-to-day existence on.
Mine is new.
In the lineup?
Yeah.
That's big. Men don't do that.
Yeah.
Men don't-
Congratulations.
Let's dive into that.
Stop.
Should we talk about it?
Oh, just,
we will after.
Okay, go ahead.
Just wait.
Jared,
just
go
wait.
ahead. Go ahead.
Is it Bro Glow?
Bro, glow! Bro, go.
What are the fucking chances? It's Bro Glow. Lauren's dry shampoo.
No, did you get it wrong?
And you're going to tell me I'm wrong?
Lash extension.
Babe, you know it's dry shampoo.
Lash extension.
You don't wash that hair.
No, I don't wash that
You
hair.
don't wash.
But I also can put a hat on.
Babe, I think push comes to shove.
If I had to choose, no,
Yeah.
I would choose lash extensions.
What was the question?
Why do you want to leave her?
Yeah, lash extensions.
Did we just tie? I think we're
Yeah.
tied.
I think you got a little bit of
If everyone
handsome
watches that
on
back
you.
and sees how the entire thing
Or is that Jeremy?
unwound and somehow we ended up in the same
Cut
place.
to
You guys were on
So
fire
I'll be talking
there.
no shit.
God,
So we're tied.
damn
Yeah.
it.
So you guys should get married.
Fun.
Think about the tax
Zach,
benefits.
when are you popping the question?
By the way,
When you
who
popping that clitoral hood?
Woo!
It's 2023. If you don't have a website under your belt of utilities, I don't know what you're doing in this world, huh? I mean, and what brand? And even if you do have a website, are you trying to code it yourself? You're not a coder. What are you doing, kid? You need a website, whether it's with your photographer for your portfolio, whether you're a teacher, you can have class assignments or games or new ways to learn, or us. We sell merch. Like we can put that on a website. If you're the president, you have a website for your campaign. If you own a restaurant, you want to see the menu, you have to have a website. Jared.
Zach, it's okay. It's okay. We get it. You're passionate about websites. It's fine.
Specifically Squarespace websites. Tell them about it, huh?
Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything. Your products, content you create, and even your time.
Here's an example of a useful website. Jared's ex created a blog
here we go.
just about him to write what he did wrong in the relationship. And it was powered by a wonderful website.
It was an amazing website.
Beautiful
Worked
website.
great. Looked fantastic.
Did it hurt you emotionally? Who knows? But it looked fantastic. It's a good
Gotta give her
website
props.
for the website. So whether you need to schedule appointments for your work to work with other people, whether you need to do, video conferencing, whether you need to, sell e-commerce products, could be anything. Maybe you started your own makeup brand or your own hat company, or you're just selling your own fortune cookies. Whatever it is, Squarespace is the best way to do it. And let's just say we could save you a little money in the process.
Right now, go to squarespace.com/dropouts for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use our offer code dropouts to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain.
That's squarespace.com/dropouts for 10% off your first website or domain. Go get yourself a good old website, huh?
Thank you, Squarespace.
You ever had a health issue and felt like the doctor's either so hard to get into, you don't know who's under your care coverage, you don't know if the doctor's honestly reputable? Do we have a solution for you?
And that solution is ZocDoc. There are thousands of medical professionals on there to listen to you. They're like a friend that actually knows what they're talking about and can give you proper medical advice.
But they have expert care and knowledge on all things. It's not just like you come to me, it's like, I've got an ailment. I'll go rub some dirt on it. Turns out the ailment progresses and Jared's no longer with us. But if you went
With
a
ZocDoc,
ZocDoc, you could probably get a proper diagnosis.
I'll probably stick around for
You
a
probably
little
stick
bit.
around for a couple years, you know?
And just to reiterate, ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun.
Think of it as a dating app, but for doctors and your health,
Oh, that's genius.
with a lot less sadness of not getting any matches. Because it's a ton of fun to find a doctor that can actually give you care and get you back in the right physical or mental state. It's a game changer, honestly.
And along with the doctor dating app, imagine how easy it's going to be to find a good doctor when the patients leave comments and reviews about their service with them.
Whenever I go to the doctor, I feel like I'm just kind of seeing a face. I'm just praying that he knows what he's doing. But this is, reviews. I can actually see if he does his job, does it well, cares about the patient, and, well-educated and all that stuff. So I think ZocDoc is a tool we should have had a long, long time ago, but I'm happy I live in a world where we have it now.
So if you're ready to find the right doctor for you, go to ZocDoc.com/dropouts and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today, many of which are available in 24 hours.
That's ZocDoc.com/dropouts, ZocDoc.com/dropouts.
Thank you, ZocDoc.
So who's having more sex now?
Jared, I think. He's recently gotten a little bitty.
Jared!
Describe her areolas. Let him know.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
Is there anything you do want to share that's, just nice?
She's super fun to
How's
be
her
around.
ass?
Great.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
So we're done objectifying her. What else?
Wait, so what, with friend to friend?
Yeah, friend to friend.
When's the last time you had a new thing like this in your life? It's been a while, right?
Yeah, like 8 months.
Wow.
Okay.
25, the year of
Were
a
you worried
girlfriend.
about performing the first time?
100%. Are you kidding me?
I get it.
That was like my biggest fear at that point.
What's the lines on how this is going to last and what's the
What
not
do you
long.
think? Not long.
No.
what's over under on right now?
Thanks for the
Pull it
vote
Vegas
of confidence.
Jared,
I just want to see what Vegas has it at, and then I'll assess afterwards.
hi, Vegas. Just take off your headphones and plug your ears. Just completely different people.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
To be fair, that works sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's a fun fling.
Sometimes.
Oh, it is summer fling
Summer
time.
fling, yeah.
Oh,
summer fling
Jared,
time.
you caught yourself a little fling.
Wait, but isn't summer fling like you kind of fuck around, and then it's more of like a cuddle season and cuffing season?
Cuffing season is in the fall / winter.
Right. When it gets colder.
Yeah.
Did you ask her on a date?
I think you're doing this the opposite way. I think you're supposed to be single now, but I've supported.
No, that's hot boy summer.
Are you taking hot boy walks?
No.
I'm not taking hot boy walks.
We don't like cardio.
No.
No one likes cardio.
Hell no.
I love cardio.
Can't build a booty if you're doing cardio.
Exactly.
Yes. Wait, what?
If you do too much cardio, you can't build a booty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Lauren's
trying
been
to get
building-
that bodacious booty.
Yeah, Lauren's been building butt cheeks lately.
Booty.
Yeah.
What's your routine? We have a lot of women listeners who would love.
A little bit of glute kickback, some bridges, some glute
course.
bridges.
Nice.
Some RDLs,
RDL,
Reddit loves those.
squatting,
squatting.
some back extensions.
Okay.
You've got a clan of
what's up?
A really into. I would say a few dozen gentlemen that are really interested in your fitness journey.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A few
Maybe
gentlemen.
13 and
A
14.
few gentlemen who are super interested in my fitness journey.
Really? They just want like tips and tricks, right? That's
Of course, yeah. They're sharing
I
them
think
with each other on
I
Reddit.
think they want tips and tits.
Today it's like dudes just like, where's her OnlyFans? It's like she didn't have one. Like, why? I don't like. I think like dudes just don't understand. Like, but where can I see her without the clothes on? Like, I feel like we've just like Neanderthal ourselves to the point where we're like, but like she's got a YouTube, she's got a lot of followers.
Why would there not be an OnlyFans?
Where boobies?
Could I possibly give you guys another stream of income that doesn't involve you getting naked on the internet?
I'm interested in hearing it.
You guys start an OnlyFans for you, and since
Okay.
your craft, you make different crafts of her naked, like you draw her naked body from memory or other naked things of her.
Okay.
So it's never overtly you, but
I feel like crafts and nudes go hand in hand.
like paper mache.
Definitely.
Ooh,
Really?
That could be fun.
What?
That was completely. You think they're like hand in hand?
It can
Should
be.
we be like fucking around with crafts,
Maybe.
boys?
Are you guys
Listen,
ever at home and it's like, let's do it on the
in the
craft?
career where
Where one resorts to OnlyFans.
To be fair, although I don't think you'll ever make OnlyFans for reasons, you are more comfortable naked than any other girl I have ever dated.
I am.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really care.
She's like,
it's like you do enough photo shoots, and then it just becomes inconvenient when
I
they
walked
want you in and out of.
on a photo shoot not that long ago of you,
Yeah.
and it was just like a room packed of people. Everyone's like obviously, pointing lights at her, and just like butt cheeks are
care.
out. And I was like, that's usually for me.
It just becomes inconvenient.
Look great, by the way.
Thank you so much.
We were gonna do a photo shoot, huh?
Hey guys.
We were gonna do a photo shoot later. If we brought, do you have a camera? Get your phone out.
That wasn't the only thing you guys planned for this episode, right?
No,
Okay.
Zach, let's talk about your dating life.
Yeah, let's
right
talk
now.
about
Are we in the apps? What's happening?
no. I think I'm on cruise control for a little bit. Focus
Cruise
on
control?
the career,
Let me do
the
that.
comedy of things, and
Producing podcasts.
producing. I went on several dates, and I noticed I wasn't ready for the game. At this point in my life, I don't think.
Performance issues?
No, definitely not. Right, Jared? I just think at this point in the game,
What game?
I don't have enough time to put in to someone else's emotions, and I had to recognize that. So yeah.
We call it if you wanted to, he would. It doesn't sound like you want to.
I don't think right now I can.
You're not available?
No.
Okay.
But I pay someone who I can get my physical out on,
I feel
so
like
it's good.
I feel like we'll just maybe, you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, we'll start with that clip. Got it. Well, how old are you?
Oh, just turned 14, and you?
Okay.
27.
20. Got it. Okay. 20. What a good age.
It's a great age, isn't
That's
it?
a good age.
Well, that's like when dudes'
Yeah.
brains are supposedly fully developed.
Starting to mature.
You're now dying.
How does that feel?
Well, I heard 28 is the top for physical. You'll see a lot of athletes have great physical years at 28.
At
so
peaks. You're going to peak next year.
I can tell you right now
100%.
that as of last week, when I was doing nothing and pulled my back and then had to be horizontal for 4 days straight,
Yeah.
it's not getting better.
Oh, yeah, I told them that yesterday when I ran into them. They were
How-
like, "Where's Jeremy?"
because you promised me you never pull out, and then that happened. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, out like a light. Yeah,
How'd you pull your back?
Jared,
Literally existing.
I would love to tell you that there's some, like I was on the roof fucking around with some shingles and saving some,
Instead, you
damsel in
actually
the-
have shingles now.
Yeah, no. I was in my living room and I realized that my back started to hurt and then it hurt more and then it kept hurting.
Oh, so it literally just
No, Jared,
existing.
like,
You were just
you
like,
feel good? You
No,
feel
I
good now?
genuinely told you the real story yesterday.
wow.
And what's funny is like I tell my 40-year-old friends like, well, welcome to the fucking club. Just wait till you're sleeping, you wake up. Like all the stories that they told me weren't jokes, weren't funny, not something I look forward to.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So you have that to look forward to. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
So if you can just figure out a way to drown it in money and success, it'll somewhat make that a little quieter.
Isn't it crazy? I still have 3 more years until my prime.
Okay, we're not sponsored. Dude.
I was going to say, come on, and you're holding the prime.
Turn that out to face the camera.
Logan's not watching.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Jared, have you ever approached a girl at the gym?
No, but
Have you ever thought about
He
it?
does have a gym crush at the gym.
so do you.
Yes, I have multiple.
Oh my
Well,
God.
You have
hoe at
pictures?
the gym.
We have
I
pictures?
found them on Instagram. and
Wow!
Wait, but
I haven't found
she
mine.
didn't know any of their names. I don't know how you found them.
Wait, how did you
Dude,
find
if-
it?
Girl can find anything on the internet.
Men think that they can get away with some of the most blatant and dumb
Yeah, no.
things.
We know.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, he was wearing a blue shirt and he does have hair. No problem. Come
That's
back
enough.
in 30.
That's enough. That's all I need.
enough.
That's all I need.
Jared, okay. Describe your dad in full detail. These ladies will be able to find him.
I don't know anything about his physical details.
Hell. Can you work off that?
I got it. I'm on it.
She's
I'm
on it.
Sperm donor, right?
Sperm donor.
So it's closed.
yeah.
Will you be able to find out for health reasons? I'm adopted, which is the only reason I asked.
I
Oh,
don't
gross.
know. I've never tried.
I'm
I
curious.
wonder if they submit the genetic testing though with.
Well, that's an interesting because he got adopted and the whole point is supposed to be separation.
closed, yeah.
But there's some health things that I know you have a right to. I know when they die, you will be able to get their records.
Oh,
But
interesting.
how do you know when they're dead?
Keep asking.
Just keep asking.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
like
right.
Just checking in my
reminder
yearly
every 2
email.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because my mother's birth mother just passed, and now those records have been opened up.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
You have an auto reminder every 2 weeks?
Every 2 days, I just go, "Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet?" They're not dead. No, but I think there's like a level of that. Are you interested?
I think it would be interesting, but like I'm not going out of my way to find it.
Same question. Do you want to meet his dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
I'll find him just for you, just
Thank
so
you.
you can meet him.
We should have, that'd be fun to have him on the podcast.
Think about it. Both dads,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and then they get.
I-
Whoa. then they get to play the game of like, what do they know about you? And they don't know anything.
They're like,
Who knows their son better?
mine's gay. No, I'm not, Dad. It'd be okay if he was. Okay, chill, man. Is it true that you guys are only getting married because you got her pregnant? We're trying to have a clickbait. Just say something.
I just feel like, do you think, is it the big sweater?
Oh no, I don't think. I think you're actually in great shape.
Do you think it's my pull-out game?
Yeah, maybe. Would you guys ever have children?
Yes.
Would you do the
Wait, hold
thing?
on. What was that? Yes.
Would you do the thing where you can like genetically change their eye color?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Oh, mine would be 6'6", 14-inch cock, beautiful eyes, perfect teeth.
Oh, what a beautiful little
Speaks
girl.
3 languages.
Beautiful little girl.
Scholarships galore.
Oh, yeah. So when are you guys going to start pumping and dumping?
Oh, not a lot.
It's stressful because like it's probably a thing we should be thinking about, but couldn't be less focused on that.
Yeah.
Like the
Your ovaries good to go?
We're doing the whole
Did you freeze them?
ignorance is bliss thing.
Nice.
No, freezing your eggs is like a lot more invasive than I think people realize. It's like not a fun process. It's not like a one and done walk in, walk out of the clinic. It's like a couple month thing where you got to load up on.
Not like a chicken. You don't grab that thing and take it with you.
Just go with it, you know.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to be a sperm donor?
Yeah.
You actually have to give so much sperm.
What do you mean?
You do?
Yeah, you do. Oh my God, I was just having
I
this
started getting like
conversation.
self-conscious. Like how much sperm? What's a lot?
Like I think you have to go jack off like multiple times, like 5 times a week for like 2 months.
Yeah. So when I tried to become a sperm donor when I was broke when I moved out here, and they denied me. Yeah.
Why'd they deny you?
Because I'm a dropout.
Oh, really?
That makes sense.
Everyone in Los Angeles is named something that's important and has 14 degrees and has a beautiful Rolodex and somehow has time to go nut in a cup 5 times a week.
How much is that worth?
It was a couple $100.
Each time?
That's it?
Or
I was hungry.
No. Each time.
She goes, let's talk about my squishmallows one more
Oh,
time.
I think like depending, you got paid more. It was like ramped up
By volume?
So if you could get there like 6 or 7 times a week,
Yeah.
you started making some cash. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I applied. I did my best. I got the denial. I called. I said there must be a mistake. I'm like super tall.
I have a full head of hair.
And they were like, we're good on tall white dudes that are dropouts. Yeah.
Okay.
And we have them to thank for Jeremy not having children running around all of LA right now.
but wouldn't that
that.
be nice?
Wouldn't it be fun?
That is.
That would
run
be
into one?
fucking weird. No. I don't think so. I think
You're
it
just
could
like,
be like a punch it in the face.
Yeah.
Totally.
No. We're gonna try and stop that cyclical effect of my family and have a child under wedlock.
Yeah.
Try things out.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at
That's
us.
boring.
Because you guys saving it for marriage, like just sex in general?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
we're-
of course. We're going to consummate the marriage on the night
Yeah.
of.
Good,
Mom,
good.
I
Yeah.
promise. Yeah.
In the name of love.
Isn't it like probably a great representation of us that by the time our wedding's over, we're gonna be too tired to have sex?
100%.
I've actually thought about that.
Yeah,
Like
like-
just after the wedding, I'm like,
Most couples
after every
don't
party,
have,
I'm
yeah.
so tired.
Yeah,
Right.
Literally. There's
And then once you have been, squishing gushies for a while now, you're like, okay, I mean, we could just.
where we could just have sex tomorrow.
We're a soaking
Maybe
couple.
not.
We do soaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Very
Yeah.
Mormon of you.
What?
We're soaking. Yeah. We don't.
Oh, before we consummate our marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes, soaking.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the friends.
You guys are familiar with soaking, right?
Oh, yeah.
My best friend growing up was Mormon.
That's
they-
right.
did they
Nevada, close to Utah.
Yeah.
Did they soak?
Did you help?
We were children. I moved when I was 10, but I can ask him.
Okay. You want to text him? We can wait.
Zach, you totally
said
live in the
yes.
friend to jump on the bed next to them while the couple
Shake
was
it.
soaking. Yeah.
Shake it. Yeah. Oh,
Who
I'm
do
a
you
good guy.
think performed worse your first time?
what was that?
That laugh didn't help.
I think. I
Because
mean,
I remember my first time and it was not good.
Feel free to share with the class.
It was so fast. So fast.
his favorite movie is the one with Vin Diesel. It makes sense.
Like, you would
How
be
long are we talking?
like sub 20, maybe.
Minutes, right?
Huh?
Sub 20 minutes?
Yeah.
What did you say to her after? Were you just like, I'm sorry?
I'm
or you're like,
so
that
sorry.
was
I have
great.
to go.
I was like, that was great.
Nice.
I was like, good for me, good for you.
You have a future in this.
Yeah.
I mean, I see
You
this
were
working. for me.
great.
But I prefer you tell us that version than like, honestly, it was pretty good. I think it was all right.
20
Like,
minutes.
Anybody who says that, awful.
Oh, I'm fully aware. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost think that would be less awkward than like doing it for the first time with your wife,
That
with
would
your
be
parents outside the door, making sure that you
less.
consummated it.
Why would the parents be
Yeah,
outside the
why
door?
are they making sure?
Guys, like in history, they used to like, first off, you would have to carry the person over the like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, and then everyone would wait outside until it's done.
Whoa.
Literally, everyone would just sit there and go,
That makes it a lot hotter. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like,
Would you guys be interested in waiting outside our?
We haven't got an invite.
When is
No, you won't be at the wedding, but like
Okay,
after
okay.
the wedding when our friends are gone.
Yeah,
you know.
we'll watch. Yeah. Do you guys already have a camera guy or no?
Not for the after hours.
We have like this. Yeah, we have 4K on this, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll by then Apple's Vision should have come out, so we can all watch it together.
Are you guys in on that? Are you interested?
I'm
so
interested. Very interested. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Dropouts Tech Podcast segment. Let's do it.
Thank God.
It's kind of
See myself out.
it's kind of nerdy. All I read about or watch is AI or VR or AR. Like when I'm not doing this, like I have this AI news thing that just
Okay, people don't know this about Zach, but all the conversations I've had when he's not dropping incessant sarcasm, like he's a nerd.
Yes.
Like you're a low key.
I love
like
I love stuff like that, and I love sports, and I love.
Yeah, but the sports isn't a surprise. You are a student of nerdy weird shit, and I love that.
I mean, feel free to hound me because I don't even know if I personally know the full nerdiness.
No, like you just like when like someone says something about a subject that's not skin level. It's not
Yeah.
even like 3 levels deep. You go, oh, you
deep.
were on
You're a
Reddit. You were on
fucking
Reddit about
nerd.
that, weren't you?
I do like stuff.
See?
I like stuff.
See, that's a side of it we haven't seen yet.
Well, I don't know how to get it out there.
Well,
Now's your chance.
Okay, I like stuff. Now what do I
and that's
say?
all for today. Okay, so AR, VR. So what do you actually want to do with these goggles besides what we all know you want to do with those goggles?
See, even like to be completely honest, that doesn't interest me. I'm not a big porn guy.
Okay.
But
Well, hold on. Do we believe this or no?
Jared,
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I believe it.
I believe
I
it.
can't even make a joke about it.
I
but-
gotta guess. I'm gonna have to, Alyssa. I'm gonna ask. Do you think that he's a big porn guy?
no.
Wow.
Like
If
generally,
Alyssa's saying no,
even if
I believe it.
even if I'm in a relationship or like dating around, I would much rather have a great conversation and time than have sex. Like that doesn't even.
The problem is when he says stuff like this, babe.
I know.
He just. So many girls
I
were
know.
so close to being like, I'm out on him. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And that
And then he
one
said
little
that. I
fucking
know.
comment.
It's 100% true. Like that's what I'm interested in. I just like want to talk and like find out what you like and what I like, so we can build this partnership. Anyway, what was I gonna say about?
Oh, not a thing. I'm waiting for you.
What were we talking about? AI. What do
your
I want to use it
interest-
for? I'm really interested to see the pixel density because
Whoa.
no, but honestly, because it's supposed to be 4K per eye, and I haven't used a VR headset where I feel like I'm actually immersed. Because the whole time I'm like, I know I'm in something,
room,
and it makes me
yeah.
want to take it off and not really use it
you-
as much.
Since you brought up nerdy things, it's not about the pixel density. It's about the refresh rate.
Well,
So Apple patented a refresh rate that's fast enough to actually make you feel like things are moving at the rate that we're used to them.
but you're so close to it. Like if you go to your iPhone, the pixel density is better than the iPhone because if you go close enough, you can even see the pixels in this. So if it's an inch, 2 inches from your eye, it's got to be so small that you still can't see that. But yeah, the refresh rate is great.
Refresh rates will make you motion sick. That's the thing. Like if it doesn't line up with what your brain thinks it's supposed to,
Yeah.
you just feel weird.
And I think it's 5,000 nits brightness per eye. You can look that up.
Let's confirm that. 5,000 nits.
Do you spell that?
I think it's just NIT.
VIRGIN.
That was good. I like it.
In perpetuity.
She looks it up. She's like, "You mean the airplane company?"
Atlantic Records.
What is the refresh rate on it? If they just
Not sure, but whatever they did, they patented something new specifically so that people don't get motion sick.
really?
Yeah. By the way, these aren't coming out for a year, so we'll see.
It's cool. I'm kind of ready for Gen 4 of it.
Yeah.
To really see what it is.
I'm actually wildly nervous. I think dudes do not need another reason to lock themselves in the room and stare at porn and not go get a real friend or hobby.
No, I think that's what I actually am on the side of. I think porn is vastly damaging to people's minds
Yes.
and things like that because once you get in the bedroom and you're actually with a woman, you're actually not, you haven't trained yourself to be satisfied in that moment. So a lot of people have erectile dysfunction or just not as much interest as they're watching porn because that's the only time their brain has been sexually aroused by something is by their phone. So it's like, that's the only way I can be aroused, which is, I find interesting.
Also, the ADD kids who just doom scroll porn for hours.
Doom
And
scroll.
it's so, and then
That's awful.
And then eventually it's just I got to top this because I don't feel anything anymore. So that's why it's getting weird out there, I'm sure.
You have to find yourself an Asian baddie who's good at stuff.
What, have you? Oh, Lauren, Loris, L'Oreal.
Loris.
Loris.
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Getting further and further away.
Got it. So I noticed you didn't pipe up when we were talking about how he doesn't watch a lot of porn. So I can only imagine what that means. Walk me through your thoughts on the vision.
Jared's into it.
What, the porn on it?
No, you're into porn.
Are you listening? Or
No, I'm not.
I did order the Mac Pro. I was the only person apparently who ordered it.
The new Mac Pro, not even the Mac Studio.
I already have one of those.
Well, the Mac Pro, like the tower,
I think I'm literally the only person who was excited by it.
I think the Mac Studio can almost do everything that can do at the moment. I mean, it does have, if you notice actually the breakdown, when you look on the website, they only show one side of the computer, but under...
He has no time for porn. He was chafing by the time he got through Apple's website.
Yeah. So it's broken up into 3 sections, the computer, and the bottom 2 are literally nothing but fans that go through and aren't cooling down anything unless you put something in that you don't really need at this
PCIe
instance.
ports.
Yeah. And then the top is kind of where the entire thing is, which basically is just a Mac Studio, which is kind of interesting.
I'm going to put all of my like volumes and things I've recorded of you guys in those slots so that I can access them really quickly.
Good.
Yeah.
As you should.
Babe, you want to wake up? Or?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great, guys. I'm sure that we've got a captive audience right now. Don't worry. This is riveting.
Yeah, but the thing...
Look, you're a part of it too.
I'm here.
Your family overseas built them.
Yeah.
So we're good to go.
We are
a
here.
product of Taiwan.
Yeah. Sorry.
Close.
We're probably going to help though. Should we get into that? What's up with China, huh? They really want that Taiwan.
Next question.
Did you want to talk about geopolitical issues with chip manufacturing?
Or do you want to go back to Squishmallows?
We bring our Squishmallows one time.
No, it's kind of your brand. That and capybaras.
I love a capybara.
Do you have a capybara Squishmallow?
Oh my God.
No.
Oh, you're really missing out.
I know.
I do like Squishmallows as well. I'm sorry that you maybe felt like I was sliding you for that, and I think they're a great product.
Thank you so much.
I hate to be that guy, but how did the live show go?
Actually, really, really well. We were scared we weren't going to sell it out. We were finally able to sell it out, I think, within the last hour.
That's great. Not bad.
Great show, great audience. Every single person I talked to, and a lot of it felt genuine. They're like, man, I think this is how we knew. People would bring their husbands or wives that weren't part of it or didn't know what was going on. Afterwards, they came up and wanted a picture, and we're like, this was really funny. I'm going to start listening. So that was cool. And then, God, Jared, we didn't bring it up. New York City, July 27th. We are going to be in the Big Apple, baby, for the show of a lifetime. We're talking about Dropouts Live, the podcast that you've been waiting for. East Coast, our first one. You guys are not going to want to miss it.
I was going to actually tee you up for that. So can we run it back and I'll help you
Yeah, go
up?
ahead, man.
Like an hour in that we're really hitting this.
So the first one went really well. Would you do another one?
Funny that you say that. We're actually going bigger and better in the Big Apple of New York City.
Get out.
Jared and I on stage at the City Wine. What's it called?
City Winery.
City Winery, where we'll have 328 seats to fill. That's not terrifying at all. Also, my brother lives in New York City. He'll be there. Can we put that more towards
He's
the
a successful one, right?
Billion. I think it's like 6 or 7 billion is what his value at now. Yeah.
So if you can sell all those 328 tickets, you'll finally win his respect.
Well, he did recently tell me that if he dies, I'm gonna be just fine. Which is he travels a lot. Let's pray for a little. Anyway, but. If you guys aren't there, I will fight your immediate family member. Also, there will be prizes, games, probably special guest, and Jared will be there. Sorry, and then I'll be there.
What date is this?
July 27th.
What date is it again?
July 27th.
I don't even remember.
In New York.
At
New
City
York
Winery.
City Winery in Chelsea, New York, Manhattan, right?
You picked Chelsea.
I didn't pick it.
I didn't pick it either.
By the way, a great location
Really?
for some. I mean, for
Is
a
there
lot.
crime there?
It's gonna
No,
be great.
if I was going to do an art show,
Nice.
This
Let's
is
do an
an
art
this
show.
is an art
or I
show.
would
Yeah,
have my wealthiest, most affluent, most.
Whitest friends.
Yeah, that's where I would have gone.
Well, Jared, he only wants.
Yeah.
I want all minorities, and then Jared wants all white, so we're gonna do a mixture.
Okay.
great.
Kind of like your
A
guys'
blended
marriage.
A blended, yeah.
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 Look at us go.
Tickets in the description. Honestly, they're decently priced. I think is what I've been told.
I'm going to buy them all and jack up the price.
Why'd you miss the LA one?
I'd like to point out that I'm not the kind of guy who, I'm so excited for your show and then waits for you to give me tickets. I just buy them outright.
But then you don't come.
Right. So then you can sell them again, double the money.
Can we? Or I think they're just taken, right?
I think there's probably just two less butts in
Really?
seats.
I would have just started shoving people in. They're out. They're not there.
Well, if you guys want to come to the New York show, we'll put you on our comp list.
Thanks so much.
I'll go ahead and pick up tickets now. And I hope to see you there.
Yeah, I hope to see.
We're
How
not
does
gonna
Jared
see
do
him.
in live shows? Does he come alive? Is
He was blitzed.
I was so fucking nervous.
this your first performance?
Yeah, like first time on stage since I think the 3rd grade, and I was like dressed up as a background
Are you a
character.
musician?
Yeah, but I don't perform live, or at least I haven't
Most
yet.
Gen Z should have ever heard.
Yeah.
But I don't perform live. Are we good for you, or do we have a hard out?
You know the face. you know, like when moms, okay, here's the tier. It goes TikTok, and then I think Instagram Reels.
Okay.
Probably YouTube Shorts, and then Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my mom is just now sending me that redhead kid from Ellen going, apparently.
There's no way.
Yeah. And she goes, I love this kid. He's so funny. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's graduated college. But I just thought it was funny. It's like, Mom, it's also endearing.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah.
It's very wholesome.
Do you want us to like pause so you can have that moment with your mom and we'll get back to it?
Put mom on the pod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should I
trust
call
me,
her?
she's been on the pod.
Don't do this to your mother.
Oh, she sent me another one. How Section 179 works. Financial hacks.
My favorite is when my mom sends me private links of her friends in like bumfuck
Oh my
Illinois.
God, my mom does that too
And I'm like,
sometimes.
what did you want me to get out of this? Because I've just started being like, oh my God, it's hilarious.
Or,
Like,
wow, so cute.
what? It's the animal that's like needs help. Right. That next to it. Yep.
Yep. Have a really dark sense of humor, Mom. Thought you knew.
I like you guys.
Speaking of parents and live
realized
So
shows,
let's bring it down. Yeah.
so my parents are in Kentucky, right?
Oh,
and
gross.
they couldn't come out to this live show in LA. And so I asked
Put them on
them,
blast.
I asked them, I was like, hey, we're going to be in New York, right? It's closer to you guys. It's July 27th. You have time to prepare and get there. Would you want to come? And they go, sorry, New York doesn't interest us.
This is how you know we've come so far in America.
Oh my God.
No, that city, not of interest.
Isn't that fucked up?
No. We'll stay in Kentucky where we can have the best time of our lives as two lesbian women.
Literally.
New York,
Not seeing
interesting.
our son.
Just one of the most inclusive cities in the world, and watching your son do his dream of being on a stage in front of people.
Yeah.
And I couldn't care less.
No, and then that's what I said to them. I was like, really? You don't want to come out even to like support your son and like see him live his dreams? And they go, can you pick somewhere that's like safer? And I was like,
What's safer
You
than
guys.
Chelsea, New York?
I just think there's a small silver lining here where they do feel safe in Kentucky and they don't feel safe in New York, and I think that's nice.
Yeah, that's very shocking.
That's nice. I will remember the day that I got off like the car and like wound University of Kentucky, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. And like 3 conversations in, I go, oh, people actually don't like black people here. I was like,
You're like,
I was
racism is real.
Oh, they actually are. Oh,
Oh no, like Confederate flags hung up for decor because they truly believe
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time I went back
Shocking.
and 10 years after my first arrival, I was like, oh, got it. We're not as hating on everything. But yeah, it was culture shock for sure.
and
What?
yet they feel at home.
One of the most damaging things I heard because I grew up in Vegas, and not that I was obviously a minority by any stretch, but there was less white people at my school.
Sorry, how are you going to?
There was less white-
I can't wait to hear the rest of
Zach,
this goes.
There
no,
was-
no, let's talk about your struggles as a minority.
Thank you,
Give me
Lauren.
like dramatic music we could start.
I was alone at my school with the blacks.
Don't worry, he's got it covered.
No, but so all my friends were, Hispanic, black. I had a little bit of taste for Tapatio, Latinas because that's all I was around in Vegas. That's what I grew up to have crushes on. And then I get to Vegas, my school is 99.9%. Hey, how y'all doing? And
Were you like in Vegas or outside Vegas? Got it.
well, you can't really go to school on the Strip, but in Vegas, yeah. Like our address was like blah,
The
blah,
strip didn't
Vegas.
raise you.
No, it put food on the table because my mom was doing it.
Okay.
But
You can't say that about Miss Gina.
why? She loves the truth.
That she was a stripper.
Okay, she was a school teacher. Fine, we'll say it.
Sharon.
Okay, yeah. So I get over there, and then
Pull a card.
obviously become friends with my black friend, who
Oh, you
One?
have black friends.
Trey.
Okay, got it.
and obviously I didn't even think about him having a skin color until
You didn't think of him having a skin color?
no.
Yeah, he was just
because
translucent the entire time.
I'm blind to it.
Okay.
But so we're all just hanging out, and like somebody's mom was there, and I was like, we were probably 12. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be us, and then Trey will be there, and they're like, oh good, he's one of the good black ones. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's a sentence you're not ready for until you hear
I got
it.
so mad. Yeah.
That's like one of those where you go,
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
and it's like you're almost like, you're kidding, right? Oh, you're not even kidding.
No.
Oh, it wasn't even a bad joke. It just wasn't a joke.
And then my brother, who we didn't officially adopt, but I consider my brother, is black. He came and lived with us throughout school, and yeah, it's just
Is that your saving grace to like?
yeah. I
Got it.
can't say the word. Have the pass.
Well-
never used it. Yeah, she's
I feel
like,
bad
just
for
won't
Lauren.
talk.
I will say you get the you're never enough of anything for anybody, and I do feel bad for you in that regard.
Oh yeah, white people are mad and Asian people are mad and
What?
What? Yeah.
everything.
What?
Why are
I-
white people mad?
White people get mad when I'm
already mad.
Hate sex must be great.
Okay, go
then.
ahead. Sorry.
There you go. No, white people get mad when I am not white enough, and Asian people get mad when I'm not Asian enough.
How would you be more of either?
Fucking, you tell me.
Okay.
You tell me. So one, we're gonna start with.
So yeah, let's start with no, Jared. How do you think she can become more
Yeah.
Asian?
Let's just run around the room and just do top 5.
You know,
And don't say anything about
I think she's
chopsticks.
doing
That's
a great
disgusting.
job.
Thank you so much, Jared.
Doing a great job.
Doing a great job. I think you're nailing it.
Are your parents the ones that and then are they of what are they?
Okay, so my dad is white.
Gross.
Ukrainian and Finnish. Ukrainian and Finnish. Let's,
My dad is Ukrainian and Finnish, and my mom
so-
is Japanese.
so, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there's a
love
town
sushi.
in, was it Finland named after you?
Not named after me, but my last name is also
You
the
named the
name
town?
of,
Like,
a
yeah.
Finnish town. Yeah.
They said LaurDIY, Lauren Riamaki. We're going to name our city Riamaki.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's beautiful. It's got like art pieces all over and
I walked around a little bit on Google Earth. Wasn't great. Wasn't great. I feel like the Google Earth car maybe did their lap though
Yeah, they
during the
did 'em dirty.
winter.
Did 'em
when,
dirty.
Yeah, when it
Did 'em.
wasn't the city wasn't looking alive, and so I feel like it wasn't a real depiction.
I would like to go to Finland.
would you?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's not on my like top 10, but it's up there.
I'd go, yeah.
The Nordic region.
Yeah, for sure.
What's on your bucket list right now?
Kissing you?
If you could kiss them anywhere.
Italy, probably.
I thought for sure there's going to be a body part. Okay.
Not bad.
Romantic.
And did you agree with that?
I'd go to Italy. Hell yeah.
You've been to Italy before?
No.
Dropouts in Italy?
Third show.
I haven't been really anywhere too far outside of the country except for like St. Thomas and stuff, which I don't think really counts because you just go on
What a
a
wealthy,
cruise.
like only St. Bart's. We just, yes, but like of all places to go.
but no, I did go there. And
Is that, did you fly to St. Martin? With
no, but my sister's there right now. She's going to med school there.
In St. Martin?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Damn.
the airport that like lands on the beach?
Yeah. Like
It's hilarious. He pulled up his like find my whatever, find my friends, and then her dot, it looks
Just
like it's just in
floating.
the middle of
Yeah,
the
just
ocean.
floating in the ocean. Yeah, that makes sense.
or are you sissy?
Sissy's a word that
I didn't like
Oh,
I just
Here she is.
curl inside. Yeah.
Wow, there she
That is
is.
St. Martin.
love you. I'm going to Portugal in November. I don't know it. I've never been. Have you guys been there?
Lauren has.
I thought Portugal was in Spain because I've been to Portugal.
Yeah.
So- and she told me-
I was like, oh yeah, no, I've been to Spain. I was in Portugal.
With full confidence. You know, I've already done.
full confidence.
Already done
Full
Spain.
confidence. Full
Done
confidence.
Spain,
Done
did it,
Spain.
never going to do it again.
Like,
Yeah.
what city? Portugal.
Portugal.
Oh,
It was great. You're gonna love it. It was
I went to
beautiful.
Lisbon. Is that where you went?
I was around Lisbon. I think I can't remember the name of the
Funny enough, I'm going to Web Summit to speak about AI.
in Portugal.
Yeah.
How many months
Okay.
out is this?
This is in November.
They've already booked you for this.
Mm-hmm.
They thought to themselves, this is the
Yeah,
best
this is the guy.
use of this
This
slot.
is the one we want.
I'm the top of the
No,
top.
but real quick, just for everybody at home, go ahead and just list off your AI accomplishments, though. People don't know them.
Yeah, so you'll probably see him in the podcast. I have equity in this company called Rembrandt, where basically it's AI product placement.
Oh, actually, I love this.
Yeah.
This is the coolest shit.
Yeah, it's AI product placement. So you'll see
It's probably sitting like between you guys on
during the
wall.
episode, you'll see maybe one of the posters in the background get changed into
Are you guys
a-
actually using this?
yeah, a product or something like that. And then we can put a can of soda somewhere. Eventually, because I want to do the TV film, I'm going to package that into my production company of like, this is a good way to work with us because you can watch our movies first and then put Coke or a can of something or anything into the film. Because a lot of times to get those like deals structured, you have to do it months, maybe even years beforehand if it's a big Marvel movie. But it's like now I can watch the movie, make sure it fits my brand, and then put my brand in it, which I think is really cool.
Perfect example. Look at the cars at the beginning of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Look at the end.
Oh, good point. They're all Audis.
Now they're outie.
Also, might start working with this new company called Character AI. It's essentially
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
yeah,
heard
yeah.
about them, yeah.
So they can essentially even take this podcast and almost,
Make it better.
we could create an AI where it tracks everything I've said and give like probable responses, and then create like part of our Patreon or part of something else. Where they can,
wait, hold on. Let's talk about this.
they can speak to us.
So people are getting very interested in just selling off a somewhat version of themselves.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah, it's fun.
Would you?
Hold on. Explain what is it doing?
License an AI derivative.
Yeah, essentially it's me based on all of the podcast.
No one else
things.
is listening to the show. It's just us now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
There's
But-
no one left.
You can almost essentially speak to you or I on a chat, but it's just making up conversation, kind of like it's us, but it's not us.
Based on like what you've
You've
already
said.
said.
Let me-
That's so cool.
But like,
Yeah.
think about this. If you listened to every single minute of Dropouts podcast, and then you had one task, your task was to be him chatting to somebody else.
Oh,
Could you do it?
Easily.
Yeah, now make you 10,000 times more efficient. Fuck yeah, they could do it.
No problem.
Well, one of the cool features, a lot of people are saying, oh, it'll take you away from like real life and talking to real people. But actually, they've used it with people with severe social anxiety to talk to other human beings.
Practice.
Or like practicing talking to human beings. And then it's like, oh, I've actually been able to now talk to people now that I've practiced with someone who seems real.
Jared, if you had this, you would have lasted 40 seconds.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, also got my hand in this, I think, thing that's going to change like the landscape of NIL, which I'm pretty excited about.
That's cool because I put you on with people that are really important to me and my team that I trust and a lot. And I've noticed you haven't given me any of these opportunities. This is an interesting one-way street we've got going on here.
Yeah.
I'm glad that my lawyers can paper these deals for you.
That checks out. I got to get back to them.
Calling them, hey, Zach, you're done with him.
I do want to talk to you about, I can't talk about
This is great. Yeah, go ahead.
But I want to talk to you about this NIL thing because I think it's actually pretty exciting. I've just started getting the ball rolling this week.
Do people know that you're a nerd? This is great.
Who knows?
They do now.
I love like entrepreneurship and like that
Self-help
type of stuff. Yeah. Oh, what am I reading right now? I think I'm reading $100 Million Offers by Alex Ramosi. I think it's actually really valuable.
You listen? Do you read?
I'm reading this one.
Curveball.
Yeah.
Would have thought you were a listen kind of guy.
Sometimes I'll read it in the morning and then I'll listen to it at night to make sure I absorb the chapter.
Whoa.
Got it.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you'll either be a psychopath or a billionaire. One of the two.
No, we'll
Or
do,
both.
let's
Definitely both.
let's get back to
Let's do 5
on-brand
questions
stuff.
that Lauren asks. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the 5 questions that I asked.
Literally anything that comes from you.
Anything, any question ever about
Everyone's
anything?
tired of me and Zach.
Couldn't be more.
Free reign of just anything that I can ask.
Yeah, let's run it.
Or
Okay.
should we do it to you since you're the guest on the
Okay.
podcast?
No, this is more fun. Zach, how's your hairline? Are you balding yet? Or are you okay still? How are we doing?
Starting hot.
No, I'm not. I'm not balding. My dad has a full head of hair. My grandpa still.
Okay, great.
He's like 84, still has a full head of hair. My mom has good hair. They recently told me I have very thick hair.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
Who's they?
The cutters.
Got it.
What are they called?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, the cutters.
Yeah, we're not talking about the email kids that we used to make fun of in high school, right? Just the anything else? Number two.
Number 2.
Jared, same question. How's the
It's
hair?
all going to be physical based.
Not good.
Okay. All right.
Working on it.
Working on it?
Working on it.
Okay.
I started taking oral minoxidil and
Okay.
I've seen progress.
Wow.
So like instead of using like the foam like Rogaine or whatever, you take the oral one, your body processes it better and you actually see results.
I saw a dude on TikTok like fully grow his hair back.
Yeah. Now there are people that go like above and beyond. They're putting like rosemary oil.
He's doing the micro needling and stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's got like a crazy regimen, but he fully just like
Just push me in front of a bus at any point in
like
time.
sprouted his hair back out of
putting
his head.
rosemary.
No,
in my head.
it's insane how you can grow it back. But that's all I do. And been doing that for about like 6 months, kind of like off and on. I need to be better about it, but it's actually growing back and it's being thicker. And
Jared,
stuff.
you only cheat yourself when you don't do it, okay?
I know.
That's
now
all my
you have a
questions.
girlfriend. What? Oh, good.
That was it?
Zach, when was the last time you had sex?
Jesus, Lauren. Let's get the intimacy
also-
coordinator in here.
While Zach counts back on his months, Jared, how about you?
Oh, he's been in the coochie like he was born there.
Jared, I love this for you.
It was fairly recent.
Jared's
One
got
of,
this smile audio people that he's like, he's got.
There's a different smile between Jared's resting smile and his coochie smile.
It's like I can't
Coochie
breathe with my
smile.
nose closed or with my mouth closed, and I've got a secret that I kind of want to talk
Are you looking at your calendar? What's happening right
I
now?
am looking at my calendar.
Do you write it
Wow,
down?
do you write it down?
No. I was just looking at the days because I can't.
It's like I wrote 3 love songs the day after it.
It was either Sunday or Monday.
33.
What?
We get it. You can fucking end the pod whenever you want.
We will.
I'm like, let us go. God damn.
I know. I didn't realize we were talking for so long.
Wait,
I apologize.
Sorry,
go
go back to you.
question.
A few months, I think.
Sunday or Monday.
Sunday or Monday.
Wow.
How was it?
It was great.
You saw it?
Over under 20 seconds?
Oh, way over.
Great job.
My
We're
guy.
so proud.
He
I've
doesn't.
come a long way.
Well, tell him your thing when you have sex with a new person.
Dude, okay.
What?
Too far.
He never finishes.
You're one of those. That's a thing.
No, like the first time with somebody, because I get so in my own head about not finishing quickly
Yep.
that then I just never
Don't.
do.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if my father had practiced that,
There would be way less kids in the world.
You're a woman, and I'd like to speak to you about orgasming. I think
ask somebody else.
You're right.
Yeah. It's all
But no, I feel like
kidding. Lauren would be a great person to answer this. Go ahead.
the entire time during sex, guys are thinking about anything else to not orgasm, so it takes them out of the moment, while women have to be so in the moment to orgasm. I just feel like I don't know what God did there, but it's me.
Was there a question? No.
And they're just
Right?
a comment to say to me as a woman.
Well, what do you think? Like, do you have to be so engaged? How quickly or do you get out of the moment?
I mean, I feel like anything can take you out of the moment.
But for guys,
Anything?
like my dad could be watching and I'll be like, still be like, this is decent.
Well, also, like, keep watching so I have to distract myself.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like we have to be like, all right, dead grandma, dead grandma, dead.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
she
I think
survived the chemo. I can't think. Okay.
What's your go-to don't come
Why would you ask this
thought?
question to Zach fucking
Dead
Justice?
dogs.
Oh, I make
Oh no.
I make NBA lineups in my head of like I draft and I compete.
No wonder you're so good with Cal.
Yeah, I compete against myself on drafting NBA players. I'm like, okay, then who would win that game? Because I'm like
That
best
makes
player,
so
best
much
player.
sense. Because
Yeah.
you and Coach
Wow.
Calipari sounded like you had equal amounts of actual real world experience when you were going through that, and now I know why.
And the funny thing is about that, my team would demolish his team.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
Did you want to know my thoughts on sex or just Lauren's?
Yeah. Well,
Is that not
Lawrence.
so offensive though, as like a woman? You're in this like intensely passionate moment together, and then he's just doing NBA lineups.
Yes.
I've never had sex with Lauren.
Yes, but also
Yet?
okay. I feel like I'm being sold.
Maybe a wedding night. I do want to domesticate women.
We just talked about us not doing it, so.
I also don't want to do it either. I want to learn about your feelings.
What was the question again?
When do you orgasm?
Early and often.
No. Okay. Yes, it's like not offensive because like I feel like if I need more time, I'm like do whatever you have to do to not come in 20 seconds.
Gotcha.
Okay, gotcha.
Jeremy.
Lauren's not like, I wonder what she's thinking about sex. Like, she'll let you know. Yeah.
You do seem like
I'm
a guy that would send a
direct.
calendar invite for sex.
She would do that
We would for sure do that.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
with start and end times.
Like a foreplay section. I mean, you got to get past the formalities. It's just like a normal Zoom. It's like, all right, how are you?
Without question, the
10
longer you're
p.m. to
but
10,
the longer
12.
you're together, the more that you can be like, we probably should fuck soon. Especially when one of us like talks about business too much.
Yeah.
The other one, like my favorite is like, we should have sex soon.
But I think that's even better sometimes when you find somebody that you can have conversations about what do you want to talk about with, huh?
There's few things that we don't speak well to each other about.
That's true.
And I do think that's probably a bit of a superpower.
Communication is key.
Couples are awkward. Can you imagine listening to Jared and whoever this girl has talked for more than 5 minutes?
What do you guys talk about? How's the convo?
The convo is great, I think.
Sure.
What are you most intrigued by about her?
What am I most intrigued by?
You can go 2 ways,
3.
probably 4.
Flip her over. There's 5.
It's getting weird that you don't have an answer.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell you guys are talking
Is
about.
it just that she's interested in you? Be honest.
No.
Okay. You fallen in that trap before? Just making sure you don't.
You want to try me? Go ahead. Ask me
What do you find most intriguing about Lauren?
the way that she perceives life, specifically because the things that matter most to her, she spends all of her time and energy making sure that they stay where they are, and that she's not so worried about shit she doesn't have, and like prioritizes things in a stupid way. And that's a attribute that I really admire.
Jared, over to you.
Whoa.
That was really nice.
That was beautiful.
You felt like you guys were falling out of love, and you're like, there it is.
We should have sex soon.
Nice.
I spend my days like thinking about all the shit I want to accomplish and do, and that I don't already have in front of me. And she's like, I really love the life that I have. And I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Oh, that's a great. So you stop in, like, you see the bird. Have you heard of that?
Well, hold
Is
on.
there a worm in this?
Well, no. So there's like, I don't know if it's an analogy, but there's this thing where in the relationship at the beginning, if someone says, "Oh, look at that bird over there," like you'll stop and really look and see the bird.
I saw this too. It's like, and
Yeah, like, and then, but to have a lasting relationship, it's like always stop and look at the bird when your
Partner.
significant other is
Yeah.
looking at something. Don't just dismiss it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." Just be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, why are they so interested in whatever that
when
cool thing is?"
I can rattle off with zero hesitation that she's more interested in hanging out with a capybara than any other animal. That's a shift since the beginning of our relationship. That's for sure.
I think we lost Jeremy on the bird to the capybara.
No, like the amount of things that you care about that I would have never given a shit about, but because you care about, I care about
yeah.
carrying with you.
We had a
9
10-minute
day.
conversation about manatees the other night.
Yeah. And that's the best.
That's what we're doing instead of having sex, is talking about manatees and how long they can hold their breath for.
I think
You want to tag in for a couple of years, or just me and Jared will hang out, or what? You guys seem pretty compatible.
Sorry. But I think like romanticism and comedy have a big thing in common, where a lot of people think it's this big spectacle that makes it great, when in reality it's, you know, the funniest things are the small conversations you have with your best friend about the ketchup in the, you know, fridge. It's the same thing of like the manatee conversation. Like that's really where the spark is, where a lot of people get lost in the, you know, the explosions of whatever Fast and Furious movie just came out next, when really a movie all set in one house about real life relationships. Take a Paddleton, for example, one of my favorite movies, not the one about the bear, is really drives home when it's made on, I'd say, 0.01% of the budget.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I will only add on to that really great thought with what Tom Hanks said, which is it's always about the hang.
Oh,
It's always about the hang.
I like
That
that.
that's a great fucking way
The
to
hang.
characterize it.
Let's get these guys out of here, huh? We've been a little too existential. Thank you guys for coming. Where can we find our merch?
Patreon.
Shopdropouts.com?
Patreon pod. Or Patreon pod. Fucking, what are we on? Dropouts.
Don't worry about it. Follow their podcast, Wild Till 9. Also, Laura DIY,
Ariel.
Lawrence of Arabia.
If you're subscribed to us and not her, it wouldn't make sense. So
watching this podcast, ours probably isn't for you.
it's a lot more intellectual.
I would love to have some of your community join ours.
Okay, have them.
Go for it, guys.
Open arms on our side.
You call us 6 subs. We're like, that's what we do.
You are welcome.
I know we lost 6 subs.
That's what we do. But no, honestly, this was a great podcast. It was one of my favorites as of recent. I like because at one point in the podcast, I forgot we were on one, and that's my favorite thing.
We are recording. Sick.
If you stay till the end, make sure to send me a picture of both of them from 2016. And
Please, God, don't do that.
I've already announced it, and I'm kind of like the god of this
We're
podcast.
sticking with it.
And subscribe to the Patreon, because after this, we're going to do an after school special where we talk for 20 minutes, and we're less on. We're kind of just ourselves, and we don't do. I don't know.
Do we have to do that part too?
No, you guys can go home.
That's when we start doing ad
We
reads.
get
You
trapped.
guys.
You guys can go home. Don't worry. She's like, but I've been on the YouTube for 45 years. I don't want to do it
Okay,
anymore.
but do we have snacks? Did you order snacks? Are there snacks?
Oh yeah, we have snacks. I'm actually really hungry.
I'm starving.
Thank you guys, and Alyssa, tell them what you want to say.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Jared.
Happy birthday.
Oh, hell.
yeah,
Happy birthday, Jared.
I forgot about that.
The big 25. Good job, kid. Oh, thank goodness. Let's get these guys out of our house.
Boom.
Good job, guys.